Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that the show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
You're listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
It can't get any worse.
That is true, Cerny.
Yeah.
All right, we are back. And it's reunited, and it feels
It's so good.
so good. Anyway, we are drinking as opposed to last time where we were just choking on our nerves,
Yep.
gagging, getting deep throated by the nerves. Now we're getting deep throated by long necks. So we were trying a few different stuff. We're getting some nugget shows out there, some shorter, more digestible segments.
Yep. With the topic that we tried to stay on.
We try our best. It's hard.
Yeah.
As Cerny says, like an appetizer before the main course. But now, we'll throw you an hour show, 45 minutes to an hour longer form show.
So here's your main course.
Yeah. And it'll be randomized and crazy as fuck. So it has been probably about a month since our last one.
It is. Thanksgiving break is
It was Thanksgiving break. So I think we can go baseball, or we can go, I think we should start with the Steve Harvey fuck up thing. So
That's very topical.
it is. And that's what we do now, certainly.
Yeah. We're topical.
So Steve Harvey is this big jovial black guy who hosts Family Feud now. He's like the 7th host of Family Feud.
Yeah, wasn't he on the, what the fuck was it? The Kings of Comedy or whatever?
And the Steve Harvey Show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Who can forget about that?
Let me see here.
Kings of Comedy, I believe, with Cedric the Entertainer, Bernie Mac.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think, right?
Steve Harvey Show, the original Kings of Comedy.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah.
Okay. He's actually a funny guy.
He is, and his sort of shtick, I guess you would say, on the Family Feud is that, like, they have the question, they're like, name the biggest thing about your husband. And then the fucking contestants go, penis. And he goes, whoa, and his eyes go really big, and he does crazy faces and shit. And
I saw one where he was like, give an example of a name that starts with an H, and some fucking douche said Jose. And he did his crazy eyes,
Yeah, and it's like the questions are set up to get these crazy answers, and he acts so fucking surprised that, like, whoa, I can't believe they said that.
What was that
crazy.
One? Give me something you don't like about your wife, and those fucking guys wouldn't answer, and he does the does the slow turn of the camera with the eyes, like zoom in, guys, zoom in on my face.
You guys got anyway, and he has this huge fur caterpillar mustache, like it's just this thick
and Mr. Clean
mustache.
On top.
Yeah, it almost looks like he has a bald cap on.
It does,
and he always wears crazy like.
Shiny suits.
Double-breasted shark skin suits, and
he's the Dapper Dawn,
and pocket square that matches. Like, I haven't seen him wear the same. He must have a closet just full of 52 suits that he rotates one every week of taping.
He's falling into the shadow.
Right. So part of his new gig, I guess, is this Miss Universe. Sorry,
Miss Universe. Yes.
Now, not to sound like a feminist, but I'm kind of missing the point now of what Miss Universe and Miss America and all these are about. Like, they're all hot. Any average Joe motherfucker like Cern and I would
everybody gets a 10.
I would murder my mom to fuck any of these broads, or at least have them look at my penis. And we're judging them. They don't have any talents. Their bodies are all amazing. Miss Brazil probably has a huge ass, and
you're right.
Right. And it's like, what are we, maybe,
what's the criteria?
Yeah, why do they even win to begin with? Like,
because if you put Miss Colombia and Miss Nicaragua next to each other, I probably could not tell you which one was which.
Yeah, and it's not the days of the plate holding 15 plates and they're all spinning on the sticks and stuff. I guess what you do get is what was the one a couple of years ago where she was stammering on about like foreign relations or something, and she really fucked it up. Like, And school, because George Bush was bombing Afghanistan, and kids should read better. thank you. People are like, what? And this bitch went fucking viral in 2 seconds.
She had her 15 minutes.
So, speaking of 15 minutes, Steve Harvey here. Should we give the backstory or just play the clip? He's announcing the winner of the 2015 Miss Universe.
Miss Universe, yeah.
Is that the Donald Trump sponsored one?
I think so. Yeah, because he weighed in on it, remember?
Of course he would.
Shit.
All right, we'll get started. So he calls Columbia, who I don't even know which one's Miss Columbia on here.
I don't know either.
So obviously she's crying.
Well, it's the tall one.
She's crying. They're bringing the flowers up, putting the crown on her.
I have to apologize.
Well, pause it right there, will you? So this goes on. No, this is a clip. Wow, fucking breaking the fourth wall here, Chipper. We don't have him here, surprisingly, live.
Live. Chip and Stern Show live cast at Miss Universe.
Our first,
back in time.
Our first guest, Steve Harvey. Sponsored by. From when he announced the winner to when this next part that we're going to play, in the clip, it's 5 seconds.
Yeah.
In real life, it's minutes.
It's minutes,
It's
yeah.
2 or 3 minutes, and obviously she's freaking out. She has the Miss Universe sash on. She has these flowers that are like
yeah, and the
huge,
crown.
the crown waving. And the problem, not the problem, but another issue in play here is that, this is a American TV show.
Yeah.
And 90% of these girls,
English
even less, yeah. One, they might in broken English. Two, they probably don't understand everything straight away. So it kind of leads to it. So pretend 3 minutes has went by, and she's soaking in the congratulations of winning the Miss Universe. She's representing her country, her family, and her husband or girlfriend, whatever.
And
Steve Harvey's doing the eyes. Eye thing.
Oh, but he's made his career off of right now. Might as well go with the moneymaker.
Yeah.
Go with the bread and butter.
The first runner-up is Colombia.
So Miss USA then touches Miss Philippines, who can't really, she's not understanding, but she's saying like, what? And Miss USA leans over and says like, you actually won to her. And she's starting to, Miss Philippines is kind of freaking out right now. And she's like, oh my God.
What?
Oh my God. She has these.
Miss Universe 2015 is
Now she's
Philippines.
losing her breath. The crowd understands. Miss USA is like, this shit is fucking crazy. I can't believe what happened. I can't believe this is happening. So now Miss Philippines is walking out. Miss Columbia is still on the edge of the stage.
Probably have to pry it out of her hands.
This is the amount of that my skin is crawling is like.
Philippines, take your first walk as Miss Universe.
Oh.
And Miss Columbia, take your first walk as loser.
That's reality TV.
What? So, and then Steve Harvey goes on after that and says, like, I'm sorry, this is my fault. Look at the card, and he shows the camera the card, and they don't make it easy for him. Like,
No.
one was bigger, but the fonts were a little weird, and it's live
Yeah.
TV. I'm sure he's flustered.
He probably has some nerves. He's been out there before, but maybe
That's
not
a
on this
huge.
stage. Yeah.
That's a huge stage. And
Can you imagine? I mean, just swallowing your pride and saying I fucked up to a group of people
That
at
was-
work is tough.
I was actually. I mean, I can't even say it to my wife that I fucked up. Well, imagine live TV, like.
I
And he came out, he's like, that's 100% my fault and all this stuff. And I'm like, holy shit.
And now he is there.
And you would think fired, like, I could see Trump is the type of asshole that's going to come out and go, this is exactly blah, blah, blah. And, fired. You're fired or whatever the fucking
some
nonsense that
stupid
Trump
shit.
says. But
I think he gave out some. Now, if I was in charge, I would.
Yeah.
Or if
what's
I was
the
running
one-
it wouldn't happen or some shit.
what's the one that Trump does? Is it Miss America, I guess, then, huh? I think
don't know.
it is.
I already looked at it. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah. Fuck it. Trump.
I don't
fuck
follow
him.
him all that much.
So, and then I just saw a tweet the other day that Steve Harvey's going to sign for like 5 more years to do the thing, despite this huge fuck up.
Well, people are going to start watching it now.
Oh, yeah.
He's gold.
And this is going to become a like, oh man, you got Steve Harvey and all this stuff. Like these memes are going to happen.
Yeah, what was that one I saw? The
NFC
East winner of the Dallas Cowboys. NFC.
There was what was the Niners one? It was like, oh, the Niners are going to the Super Bowl this year, and then it was like Steve Harvey was reading it or something. It was funny. I thought it was funny. Yeah. It was pretty good.
I appreciate it. Now we are Niner haters.
Yeah.
Now we don't sit in the demographic for that.
Oh yeah, being Northern California and Bay Area, or San Francisco proper.
Living in Ground Zero.
Wollston? Sort of. Well, I'm a Seahawks fan. We're still division rivals, although me and Cerny don't have any hard feelings when our teams play each other because it's
actually
like
this Sunday, Rams Seahawks
really?
in Seattle.
Oof, good luck.
I know. I already wrote the game off.
Yeah.
I wrote the season off a while ago, and I wrote the game off.
Well, it was funny when we were talking about Johnny Manziel, Johnny Football, and Garbage Boy. What was that guy's name they called him?
Something. Was it like, I don't know.
I thought it was Garbage Boy, or no. Fuck it. Anyway, fucking Johnny
like
Football
Bill the
came
Browns
out.
fan or
Bill,
some
yeah.
shit.
Bill. It was Bill, yeah. Johnny Manziel came and smashed on the Niners.
Take that.
Which is embarrassing.
That was embarrassing.
And they've already cut Kaepernick pretty much, or he's out for the season. I don't
he's
even
out for
know.
the season, and he's not allowed on the sidelines with some injury.
Yeah, they're going to trade him quick. So Steve Harvey fucked up, and people fuck up in their lives. That happens.
It happens.
Now,
the stage that which he fucked up, literally the stage that he fucked up.
Oh
on.
yeah, massive.
He's the poor bastard's going to be in infamy.
Yeah,
everyone's going to have the joke.
You would feel just watching it and you know what's happening. I felt so bad. It was like, I don't know. I can't even describe my feeling. And I'm usually love this type of stuff, but it was too much. And it was such an honest mistake. Like he literally just misread something. Yeah. And the type of feelings that this girl felt that she thought that she won.
They gotta pry it.
And
do they make movies out of this? They pry the fucking thing out of their hands and they're pulling at it and shit.
And it didn't come across to her. They're like, oh, first runner up was now Miss Columbia. And she's up there, she has a crown on, and she's like, oh, I heard my name again. This is great. And then I think in the clip, like someone came up and like tapped her on the shoulder and was like, yeah, the crown you got on your head, we're gonna need that back.
We don't have a first loser crown, so take that off, please.
If we could get
I'm gonna need you to take that off.
I'm sorry.
ASAP.
So, Reddit. Do you Reddit, Cerny? Are you on Reddit at all? Every once in a while?
Every once in a while, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's like a online forum, I guess is the most layman way to put it. But they have a bunch of subreddits, which is, they have one for the 49ers, Seahawks, Giants, anything you could think of, they have it.
Hey, are we on there?
There is a podcast one, and we don't have a Chip and Cern Reddit because I would say that the fan base is not asking. Not asking for that at the moment, but potentially.
But it could if you spread the word.
That is true. So, yeah. Also, we have it's a good time to get the plugs in. All of our sponsors.
Crickets.
Yeah. But Facebook. You can email us at chipandcernshow@gmail. Twitter is Chip and Cern. Everything's Chip and Cern on SoundCloud and chipandcern.com. iTunes. Subscribe. We'll be putting all these up. Not all at once, but we'll be putting them up. So the Reddit, there's one called Today I Fucked Up. Steve Harvey should write in.
Yeah.
Because this is it.
Today I fucked up majorly.
Right. I really fucked up today. But this is where people kind of write in their stories about, stuff they did that they think they're fucking. It's kind of interesting to read. So I picked a few out and we could play on that. The link or the clickbait titles are the best part to me. For example, this one, Today I Fucked Up by knocking a child over with my breasts.
That has my attention.
Which is why I clicked on it.
Okay.
So they said, I'm a preschool teacher standing at barely 4'11" with a 34F.
Oh. What?
So 4'11".
What?
And 34F. Yeah. So you probably could qualify as a dwarf.
Literally 50% of her body.
34F. Now, preschool teacher, Now, here's the thing, too, is when we were in kindergarten and, like, first grade, teachers are how old we are now. Like, I've met some people that are around our same age, and they're like, oh, yeah, I teach first grade. I'm like, damn, you're fucking hot. Wow. I would have.
Because if I remember, I'm going to possibly shit on your point.
Old ladies, too, though. Yeah.
They're old as... I think my kindergarten teacher was old.
Yeah. But
She probably is dead today.
Or was it old because, like, when you're a kid and you think your parents are old, but they're 32?
I remember
or
her
is she gray hair?
Gray-haired.
So I think I agree with you, and I will take the shit on my chest. And my point is that either...
It's probably a spectrum. Like,
it's either you're...
super young and hot or just old as fucking...
Because if you're 45 and a teacher in kindergarten and a man, you're probably a child molester, for one.
Yeah.
Two... You should be teaching high school or grade school or something.
Going off topic.
Okay.
Somewhat topic. All these teachers that bang the students in high school.
The female teachers or the male ones?
The female teachers.
Yeah, because the male ones, they get in trouble. I don't either.
What do you say?
Now,
because
in high school,
sexually assaulted the desk here.
Cern's getting riled up. He's slamming his erection into the, slamming his pud on the table.
These teachers, they aren't half bad.
No.
In high school.
Now, how old's a high school? What could the youngest high school teacher be? 30, mid-20s, late 20s?
I want to say mid to late 20s.
So,
because I saw something. Some teachers got her in trouble, and she was like 24.
That's a high school? Maybe she's a sub.
Maybe.
Yeah. Big, thick 34F. So, I mean, I remember the high school that we went to. There was a couple hot teachers. Maybe. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Okay. We're not going to name. Yeah. And I would have banged. But... See, for boys, if you're
in high school,
15 or
the
if you're
realm
16,
of banging,
right? You want to just
if
pop your
moved,
fingers in.
If it moved,
right? Yeah.
If it moved
Right.
and it was female, you were my targets.
That's true.
And you were not obese.
Yeah, you didn't have diabetes or something. 16. I don't think, unless these teachers are like aggressively, pinning the kid against the wall and like janking his prick out of his pants.
Yeah.
Like I could see that being a little scarring for a 16-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Now, if the kid's there and the teacher's unbuttoning her shirt and she's got her big tits kind of out, cleavage, and then she's like, oh, I can, help you study on the weekends, and then he fucking goes in, if it's like a relationship sort of, I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but basically, as long as he's not getting raped, go for it.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
But on the same breath, if a high school male teacher did that to a 16-year-old girl, he would be crucified. Absolutely crucified.
Possibly
the
town
dad
hanging.
The dad would come down with a shotgun and fucking stick it in his mouth.
Yeah,
and
that'd be okay.
Right. We're like, well, that's ironic. That's what the teacher did to your daughter. But but yeah, and the news story you do hear, and the ones that we've seen pop on the news, they're not bad.
No,
they're a couple. You're like, damn, hot.
Where was she?
Yeah, and and then the weird thing goes too in college, is like, you're both adults.
In college, I remember. You have that fantasy like.
Yeah,
I'm an adult now, so it is perfect. No, not one that they're all old.
Yeah, they usually are, because you're not the TAs though, because the TAs could be. That's not really a teacher, but their title has teacher in it, so you never know. Remember that movie class we took? The teacher wasn't hot, but the one that at Sac State. Oh, and this lady had a fucking hard on for she was some crazy feminist. And what was the Buffy the Vampire Slayer or Firefly?
Josh Whedon.
She was soaking wet for this guy.
Yeah.
Moist.
Moist.
And
oh, God, she loved him.
so we'd be like, oh, okay, this week is about lighting. She's like, well, this episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer had great lighting. I'm like, if this show was so fucking great,
Firefly.
it wouldn't have been, yeah,
Oh, God.
ridiculous.
It was the worst.
We took so much film classes in school, Cerny. We can get a film minor. We just didn't.
I think
the-
you're right.
We didn't fill,
We did a lot of filming.
we just didn't fill the paperwork out.
Well, we did a couple of years of American film, and then
Yeah.
we did some foreign.
Foreign, black and white, early. Like me and Cerny fucking have seen. Although we did take it because they were like, oh, this fucking we'll just fuck around in there, right?
Yeah.
Like I actually know stuff about movies and things now,
I actually
and
did learn.
the cool thing is like, oh, the very first movie the Moon one that we've seen like three times.
From the Loomis Brothers, whatever.
Yeah, like who could say they've seen the first? Like a lot of people.
And the train.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who?
Yeah. Well, we have obviously.
We did.
We're so wrong.
Remember
well
when we left halfway through to get the Taco Bell tacos?
and we came back.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I don't know why.
I remember falling asleep a lot in that class.
Yeah.
And what's the statute of limitations on cheating in college? I have my diploma, and it's community college.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's. Someone we know, one of our friends.
I think we're past. I think it's 2 years. It's
Okay.
gotta be 2 years.
One of our friends. Let's just pretend it was this movie class that Cerny and I were taking.
Pretend, please.
Let's just hypothetically speaking, and say one of them was at baseball practice or somewhere, getting off work, and this is on the day of the final.
I think they worked at a bank or something.
Anyway, that's beside the point.
Yeah.
And come into the final and sit next to someone he's very friendly with. And the person had already been filling out a Scantron with double answers.
Who was looking at the person next to them? Who was looking at the person next to them? I think there was a train.
There was a train. And then literally I heard, I don't know personally, but I heard, the story that I heard was this person walked in, grabbed the Scantron that was about 80% filled out, bolded in the last remaining questions, and within 5 minutes of entering the final, turned his final in and left.
I think
No one
I
said
think I heard
anything.
the same story.
Yeah, it's a.
But somehow remember the. I think I heard.
Yeah.
That, like telephone, the answers got distorted along
They
the
got
train.
disgraded.
Yeah, I think the person at the head of the line got an A, and the person at the back of the train got a B. And we found out it was not the person who came in late.
No,
it was his person he was cheating on.
Oh, yeah. I think. Okay. Yeah.
I think he just got married.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Did the person who came in late got a better grade than the person he was cheating off of?
Yes.
That always is mystifying to me. That's, but I did like, and we did do a lot of sleeping during that class as well.
We did.
What was the one that we were watching? The black and white ones, because you didn't realize like now movies, and Cerny had just seen the Star Wars one. In the Star Wars movie, there's action every couple minutes, right? Some battle or something, or
Something's
some
going on.
suspense.
Yeah.
Like these movies and even if you watch even an old James Bond movie with Sean Connery in it, like it wasn't like the new Bond where he's shooting or doing something. It's like he's driving, and there's a scene where he's driving for like 5 minutes, and then he's talking.
What was that? What was that fucking Italian movie that we saw? Like
this might be the one I'm talking about. It's like Robin Hood or something.
Dolce
right?
or some shit.
I don't remember that one.
It was just a bunch of random things. But anyway, like Star Wars, the first 30 minutes is like character development.
Okay.
So you kind of get to, you kind of know who they are, especially the new ones.
Yeah.
The new ones, you kind of, and you piece it together. But the old ones, I swear, the whole fucking movie is character development.
The old Star Wars?
No. The old black and white.
black and
white. The Star Wars, 30 minutes of it is you're developing your character, and then you get into the action and a bunch of other shit.
Crazy shit going on.
The old ones, those old black and white movies that we saw, I think it was all character development.
It was the whole, and yeah, they just weren't. I mean, one movie that one of my top 10, Chinatown, Jack Nicholson. which we saw in that class.
We did.
I recently rewatched it, and very slow, but also very good. Like, there's something to be appreciated about the movies that they're not beating you over. The same thing has happened in porn as well, I've noticed.
Go on.
You know, it's like there's women when they watch adult erotica, they need to see the whole thing, and guys just go to the part where he's jerking off onto her face. That's what the movie's.
The finisher.
That's what the movie's like. Transformer is just jerking off the whole movie, coming onto the tits. Yeah, but God, could you imagine if Michael Bay got a hold of the Star Wars and he was making those?
It would be nothing but that stupid fucking slow motion.
Like turning.
Yeah.
Luke would be like doing 10,000 somersaults.
Fucking TIE fighter, no, X-wing barrel roll slow mo,
Yeah.
and then it goes fast motion, then boom, yay!
And the Death Star would blow up like 42 times, like instead of just once. That would be pretty good. Is he there? What Transformer number are they on? 10?
I don't know. I think he's moved off to Ninja Turtles.
Oh right, did you ever see that one?
Yeah, I saw it. It was
Disappointing.
It was what I thought it was going to be. I went in with low expectations.
Okay.
I went in with, I know what Michael Bay is going to do, and that's exactly what it was. It wasn't anything else. I think the new one. I mean, there is a little bit of the new one.
They play. Was it Master Splinter? Pretty badass.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah.
They look kind of weird for me.
I never got into the Ninja Turtles.
I was into them.
Yeah.
So the one that he's actually coming out with right now, he
I
has
see that
some
now.
old foes.
Out of the Shadows.
Yeah, he has some old foes like a fucking rhino and shit. I remember that watching the cartoon.
Okay.
So I can watch it, but I know what I want to get.
Yeah.
A lot of slow mo, a lot of blowing up shit.
Wow, Michael Bay did Pearl Harbor.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's why it sucked.
So coming up, he has a new Ninja Turtles, The Purge 3, Transformer 5, and Bad Boys 4. As you can imagine, that is going to be...
Michael Bay, can you not get another original idea?
He can't. And, of course, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence are both signed up for that one.
Well,
What is Will Smith?
get jiggy with it, man. Come on.
Yeah, he's... Oh, the Suicide Squad. That movie... Did you see the trailers for that?
I've seen the trailers. Yes.
Okay. And the Deadpool trailer.
That does look kind of funny.
It looks fucking... Like, the hyper-violence is it's pretty interesting. It's kind of the same as, like, 300, and who else really is into the hyper-violent? Like, Kill Bill, kind of like... Yeah. Like, you
Almost
shoot
like
him
a
in the
Tarantino,
arm.
yeah.
Almost Tarantino-esque.
He's got the hole in it. Motherfucker.
Yeah. And he's just like this playboy kind of guy, just, doing all this stuff. But he seems like a pretty cool movie. I'll be watching. Well, I'll be attempting to watch that one.
Yeah.
And Suicide Squad seems cool. That is all the villains of DC's world, I believe.
I think so. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Now, you're a DC fan, right?
Yeah, I like DC. I'm just a Batman guy. Superman, he's cool. I'll watch the movies or whatever, but I'm more Batman.
Are you going to see the one with Ben Affleck in it?
The whole premise of that movie just seems so stupid to me. Because I thought the
agree.
whole, what is the Justice League or whatever? They're friends.
Yes.
And then, why are they acting like I'm Team Batman, but Superman would crush him because he can't get hurt, and Batman is just a human with a crazy suit. So Superman could destroy him in one set. Like, why is there a fucking movie about it? Like, they should just be friends because they should be on the same team.
I agree.
So I don't.
If Batman doesn't have kryptonite, he cannot,
Right.
then it's not even a discussion.
And then but I do hope that Marlon Brando's in it.
Well, I think you're safe with that bet.
Yeah. Oh, Suicide Squad and
Now-
Deadpool.
That's the one with the new Joker, right? With Jared Leto. or
Yeah.
whatever. What do you think?
I think it looks pretty good. Actually, will you pull a trailer up there?
I will.
And me and you both really liked The Dark Knight, and Heath Ledger did a great job.
That may be my number one movie.
Yeah, I think so too. And like you would hear these crazy things, and Jack Nicholson did the same thing. Nicholson or Nicholas? Nicholas is the golfer. Nicholson. Like, he stayed in his trailer, and he only wore the, he only wore the paint around, and you heard Heath Ledger did the same stuff, and he unfortunately died before that movie was finished, but he was really in the right mind space, if you want to say that. So, I think Jared Leto is kind of doing the same thing. Is this an ad?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what movie did I see? I saw what's the one where Matthew McConaughey had the Dallas Buyers Club? Did you ever see that one?
No, I didn't.
Jared Leto was in that one, and he was a tranny, and he was like really solid acting in that one. So it gave me a lot of help. Okay, you got this thing dialed up.
Got it.
And this is Suicide
Squad.
Suicide Squad.
It's taking some work, but I finally have them. The worst of the worst.
Okay.
First one.
Okay.
No.
Are they eating dinner?
DC Comics. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a good looking steak, by the way.
Throw away the whole.
So this is all the villains.
There's rumors, Amanda, that some of them have abilities.
Sounds like Jeff Daniels to me.
I have seen things.
That guy's getting a lot of work.
He is.
He's a heavy in some of these.
Yeah. Well, he was in the
most dangerous people on the planet.
No, we're even getting distracted when we're watching something. Yeah. For fuck's sake. Okay.
They're bad guys.
Exactly.
You can tell this is the teaser because.
Anything goes wrong, we blame them. We have built-in deniability.
Yeah.
What makes you think you can control them?
Because getting people to act against their own self-interest.
So it sounds like the government is releasing these super criminals in order to. So kind of showing all of them. Hello. Is this Harley Quinn? I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
Which is the Joker's bae. Who's the dude with the face tattoos?
I don't know.
That
looks scary.
There's Will Smith looking hella yoked for 50 or however old he is now.
Same age Uncle
God.
Phil.
Oh yeah, that's right. Is that some sort of lizard character that I just saw?
All you need to know is you work for me.
Oh, there he is again.
Mm-hmm. Well, it seems like
that's it, huh? We're the patsies. We're some kind of suicide squad.
Let's go save the world.
this dude has tattoos on, like
His fucking face.
yeah, like a skeleton's tattooed on his face. It looks like.
The eyelids.
Yeah.
How painful would that be?
I don't know.
Oh, panda suit. Did you see that?
No, I saw the lizard guy. Oh, oh, and someone dressed up like Batman.
Yeah. Whoa.
Harley Quinn was
She
licking.
looks naughty.
Yeah, that naughty girl. Oh, wait there. That was Batman on the car?
I guess.
Now what they say about the crazy ones.
Huh?
Oh, I'm not gonna kill you.
So he looks pretty buffed up.
He does.
And super tatted.
It's gonna hurt you. Really, really bad.
The Suicide Squad.
Yeah. He's got the classic green hair. He looks like he has a grill on.
He does have
The
a grill.
Joker.
Yeah, he does.
He's got the white paint and the kind of lipstick eyeshadow look.
So first off,
Yeah.
who made this movie?
Oh, the David Ayer. Let me
Make that check out the Chip and Stern show. We're plugging you right now.
Yeah, that's true, Dave. Fury. Oh, he wrote on Fury.
Oh,
Which we both like that movie. SWAT.
Oh, that was a good movie.
Training Day,
Okay.
Fast and Furious. He was a writer on those. The OG Fast and Furious. Street
I
Kings.
watched it, but I never got into that. I wasn't into a car thing.
Yeah, I never. Somehow the Fast and Furious gets so much heat. I don't understand.
I don't understand either.
So the Joker looks very menacing.
He does.
And crazy. And I think the movie will be good. We did see a Lambo that was painted purple.
Yep.
Ooh, and Batman was on top of that. So is this Ben Affleck Batman? Is this Christian Bale? Is this another Batman?
Ooh, I don't know.
Like now that there's so many superhero movies every year, it's like where are these worlds like meshing in?
I like to take that the Batman, the Christian Bale Batman, Christopher Nolan Batman took, and it was generally realistic.
Right.
You know,
all things considered.
Yeah.
Now I kind of like some of the newer. Not that I read a lot of comics, but the newer comics are kind of taking this more like he's being more of a detective rather than. You remember the George Clooney and the Val Kilmer Batman was like this crazy
Michael Keaton.
Yeah. Well, even the Michael Keaton one was very dark, and I liked that was Tim Burton. That was Tim Burton, right?
Yeah.
So those were very dark, but the Christian Bale Batman was a little bit more detective-esque, sort of.
Yes.
Like it wasn't just like, okay, here's this crazy, bat thing that I throw and it fucking catches them. He's actually doing a little bit more stuff, but Christian Bale's not doing them anymore, from my understanding.
No, I don't
he's
think
done.
Either. Yeah, he's
but
done.
he's getting enough work. So
yeah, it did his career solid.
Yeah, he's doing okay for himself.
I think he'll eat tomorrow.
Yeah. Now the Batman vs Superman.
Boo.
I think I'll watch it.
I'll watch it.
I'll watch it.
I'll give it its
for the show.
Yeah. For the Chip Insurance show.
For the show, we'll watch it. But, and the thing too about, now I wear glasses. Now let's pretend if I worked at a newspaper and I didn't wear glasses, would you somehow not know who I was? Who I was?
It would be a close call. It would be close.
But his hairstyle's the same. He just took his glasses off and he's wearing a cape with a giant S. And people can't fucking put two and two together. Like, I don't know. Yeah, you don't want to reinvent the wheel, and there is some heightened sense of, disbelief that goes on. But like,
you look a lot like a guy at Clark Kent.
Right? Like, have I seen you before?
You look familiar.
Right. I tried to blow you in the mailroom. I thought you were cute, but I don't know. No, you're not him. You're not that Clark.
You can't be Clark.
Right. He's
a
too
nerd.
quiet.
He's a nerd. He's a nerd. He cannot be a superhero.
Now, that is where I will give the point to Spider-Man. At least he has a mask. He's a real big dork, or whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
At work. So, Suicide Squad. There's a lot of good superhero movies coming out. What is the newest Spider-Man? And who they changed Spider-Man's again? They were at that Daniel, or what's that?
I left it off on was it Topher Grace, or the fuck it was
when he was all emo,
Venom or whatever it was.
That was
brutal. That was the last Spider-Man. I said I'm writing them off in my mind.
I did see the Andrew Garfield.
Okay,
that's the guy. So he's done 2. I saw the first one he did. It was okay.
Okay,
and it's like every 5 years they're like, well, let's reboot. And it's like, here's Uncle Ben, and here's the fucking got bit by the spider. Like, we fucking get it, okay? Unless it's to the kids. Okay, Spider-Man, Spider/Man. Then there's a untitled Spider-Man reboot in 2017. Spider-Man vs. Godzilla.
Godzilla. That's
certainly it's just IMDb.
Zilla.
Oh, and then Spider-Man. Okay, because remember, Sony owned Spider-Man's movie rights. Oh. So when they were making the Iron Man and the Avengers movies, Spider-Man's actually in the Avengers, but because of movie rights, We're not there. He couldn't be in. He is in the Captain America movie. So I think either the rights expired or something.
The new Captain America movie there's a trailer for it when you watch Star Wars.
Oh.
So it looks interesting.
Okay.
I'll give it a peek.
Is this the third Captain America? I guess I'm on IMDb.
Yes, I think so.
Captain America, yes,
right.
it is. First Avenger, Winter Soldier, and now Civil War.
Yes, Civil War. That's it.
Oh, wow.
That's it.
So,
You want to pull it up? You actually...
I have it right now. You want to toss me that thing, and we'll see if it could work?
Oh.
Or, yeah. Oh, you could pull it up. Sorry. I don't know why I'm trying to. So Chris Evans. Okay. This might be a little spoiler-esque, but while CERN's looking for that, this is a Captain America movie. Spider-Man's in it. Ant-Man is in it. Iron Man is in it. Hawkeye. So we're starting to see some of the Avengers leak over into Captain America. And so I'm guessing that, the rights did switch over. But now let me see, the thing says political interference in the Avengers' activities cause a rift between former allies, Captain America and Iron Man. Are we ready to go?
Ready.
Okay. Let me start mine over here too, so I want to watch because I haven't seen this one.
Looks like there's some good fight scenes.
Yeah.
Buck.
All right, so it's
Do you remember me?
Captain America is talking to
some hobo and a black guy.
Yeah.
You're a wanted man. I don't do that anymore.
Explosion. Running.
People who think you did are coming right now.
Pandemonium.
Yeah.
They're not planning on taking you alive.
Okay. So Captain America seems to be in a wee bit of trouble with the government. Now I know I'm a DC fan, but the Marvel makes a good movie too.
It does.
While a great many people see you as a hero, there are some who prefer the word vigilante. You've operated with unlimited power and no supervision.
Scarlett Johansson's in it.
That's something the
Sorry,
world can no longer
don't mind
tolerate.
why I pull my penis out and tug on it right now.
You know how much Bucky means to you.
Who's this guy with the long hair?
Please,
He must be
don't
a...
make this worse.
You saying you'll arrest me?
There will be consequences.
Oh.
Captain, you seem a little defensive. Well, it's been a long day. If we can't accept limitations, we're no better than bad guys. That's not the way I see it. Sometimes I want to punch you in your
Okay, he seems to be like a sidekick, maybe.
Going rogue.
Yeah.
all our options.
Oh, shit.
Because people
Oh, he's
that
like a
shoot
hawk.
at You usually wind up shooting at me too.
You know what's about to happen. Do you
He's
really wanna
Hawkeye.
punch your way
No,
out of this?
Hawkeye is Jeremy Renner.
Yeah. You're right.
We fight. Sorry, Tommy. You know I wouldn't do this if I had any other choice. But he's my friend. So was I.
So Iron Man's getting...
He's fighting with
he's fighting Captain America, and so somehow it seems that that's coming out right near my birthday.
Perfect.
Perfect. So it seems that Iron Man is employed by the government,
Yeah.
and now, like in the Hulk movies, causing billions of dollars of damages, and all these
Yes.
Avenger movies are blowing fucking everything up in the site, and this costs so much money, but everyone's so happy that they rid the world of aliens.
Yeah.
But now they're
don't
like,
mind the destruction. It's
yeah, now they're like, well, I guess we'll stop with this, but we don't like all these people causing so much money, but we want Iron Man to take them out.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what it looks like.
There's a civil war, I guess, between the Justice League.
Hence the name. Yeah. Oh no, Civil War within the Avengers.
The Avengers.
Yeah. But that black guy was, I haven't seen his character before. I'm not super into the comic stuff, so I don't know every single one, but he looked like there was one guy had hawk wings. He wasn't Hawkeye, who has the bow and arrow. Jeremy Renner.
I don't know what it is.
It's another
I haven't followed
Birdman. I don't know. Let's make a name up.
You can always email us the answers at Chip and Cern Show.
That's true. Or tweet or Facebook. All those things. And while you're there, you might as well subscribe. So, 30 minutes ago, we were going to talk about fucking knocking kids over with boobs.
Oh, that's
and
right.
we're on to the Avengers.
I forgot.
It's okay. It happens. We're past it. We should touch on us being Giants fans.
Yes.
The Giants have been making some big moves.
San Francisco Giants. Baseball.
Yeah, baseball. San Francisco baseball Giants. Now...
That's something we can agree on.
Mm-hmm. That's true. So the biggest signing this year was going to be Greinke of the Dodgers, who is unbelievably good. Frustratingly good. Because he's on the Dodgers.
Perfect.
So the Dodgers don't have any problem spending money. We've seen this.
Yeah, thank you, Magic fucking Johnson.
Yeah, Magic Johnson open his pocketbook up. So I was worried the Dodgers. I wanted anyone but the Dodgers to get him.
Yeah, that was probably top priority. The Dodgers, I hope.
Yeah.
Most of all, the Dodgers would not get Greinke, but second to that, was hoping the Giants would sign him.
Right. And from what I've been reading online, the Giants were definitely fucking bidding on him and potentially bidding him up to whoever he was going to sign with. Like,
yeah,
okay, right. $200 million? Okay, no problem. We're 205. And who's going to write the biggest check here? It was what it came to.
Yeah.
So the first signing, the Giants didn't get him. Greinke went with the
Arizona.
Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
What was the final contract numbers on that?
It was like $34 million a year, I think.
Oh, my God. And is he a Scott Boras guy, I would imagine?
I assume.
That dude just...
Wrecks.
He literally makes numbers up, and people pay the numbers.
Pay it, yeah.
Like Jason Hayward, he's a good ball player. He's not even a franchise player.
Let me hash it out. My
just
beef
said,
with this guy right now.
With Scott Boras or Jason Hayward?
Hayward.
Okay, let's hear it. Okay.
I play fantasy baseball. I've had him on my fantasy baseball team. Here's what you get out of Jason Hayward. About a 240 batting average, 42 ribbies, RBIs.
That's not good.
That's not $200 million worth.
No.
What do you think? 12 jacks?
Yeah. That's why when they were talking, the tweet I saw was Jason Hayward's asking for 8 years, $200 million.
I laughed.
I was like, is there a new Jason Hayward? I mean, I don't know. Like, he's not.
Is steroids legal? Is he taking them?
He's not. That's the kind of stuff that you would hear a Bryce Harper, a Mike Trout. Like, he's not a rookie anymore. He's been around for a couple of years, and
he bats 240.
And he's injured. He's injury problems since he got popped in the jaw.
Yeah.
Who's
Cubs.
Of
course, those
guys. Who cares? Everyone, the Cubs are going to be pretty good this year. Well, you said that last year and for the past fucking 120 years, and they blow, okay? They've lost my respect.
I had a guy at work tell me, you better get used to Johnny Cueto being on the bench. Or, sorry, not being on the bench. Be on the DL. I said, same for Jason Hayward. And be used to batting sub 300. No.
Oh.
No.
Probably sub 280.
You. Yeah, fuck you. Sub 250.
Okay, Greinke. He was a number 6 overall pick in 2002.
Oh, he's been on long?
Yeah.
Whoa.
6 years.
Okay.
$206.5 million. Fuck. Signing bonus of $18 million. Tell me if you would be able to make it around the block a few times with 34.4 a year.
I think I could.
I'd manage?
I think I'd manage. It'd be tight. I think I could do it.
You'd have to tighten your purse strings a little bit, Cerny,
just a
but
little
you
bit.
could make it work.
All this lucrative millions we're making from Chip and Cern show.
He has a... That's true. So, current dead... I guess he opted out of his... So he forgoed $12.5 million a year with the Dodgers to more than double his salary.
I would say it's a wise investment.
Yeah. He has a signing bonus every year. So his base is $31 million. His signing bonus is $3 million a year. Just for scribbling your name on a contract, $3 million gets deposited in your fucking...
I don't think I've made $3 million in my lifetime of working.
No. No. Maybe by the time we die, we might.
Maybe.
So we didn't get Greinke. I think the takeaway from that was that the Dodgers didn't get Greinke. Although he did go to a division rival, and a very good division rival.
I was hoping he'd go to like the AL or something.
AL East or something. I don't go for the fucking...
Blue Jays.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Right.
But at least it's not the Dodgers.
Yeah. Now, the Diamondbacks aren't looking too bad. They're kind of worrying me.
I
Who's on
think
their
I'm more
spot?
worried about the Diamondbacks than the Dodgers at this point in time.
Yeah.
They
Now
also got Shelby Miller too.
they got a couple big signs this year. So the person that the Giants picked up, can you pronounce his last name? They call him the Shark.
No.
Jeff Samardzija.
Oh, Samardzija?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Samardzija is the pronunciation it says. He's the Shark. Here's his 2015 stats.
Ugly.
On the Chi Sox? Or the,
Yeah.
Okay. 11 wins, 13 losses. ERA 4.96.
Ouch.
That's not great.
No. But it's with the White Sox. I'm assuming he was pitching with he was down before he hit the mound. At least 100% of the time he took the hit.
Oh yeah. I'm like, damn it. I can't he's not set up for success in Chicago, it sounds like. He's $90 million for what was it, 5 years or something? 5 or 6 years?
Yeah.
Now
I think I worked out about $18 million a year.
Yeah. So, you know what? I'm fine with it because I've given up hope on Timmy and I've given up hope on Kane. I'm being realistic with those two.
I think he's not an ace.
No.
We have an ace.
He's a strong 3.
We have an ace. The Giants have an ace. I have stock in the Giants. He's probably a good 3. He would be a good 3 pitcher.
Yeah. So who's
Cueto.
Cueto's? Or no, sorry, Mad Bum, Cueto. Spoiler alert, we also signed Cueto.
Yeah.
A couple days after.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. A good signing. I really like him, although his fucking windup is infuriating to me. I don't know how it's not.
Whatever the fuck it is.
How is it not a buck?
I don't know.
Every time, like, he steps to the side and he kind of does this shoulder, like, and then he keeps going.
It's super slow.
But then sometimes he does it really fast. Sometimes he does it slower. And then he has this really big, like, Hideo Nomo kick up around.
All the
but
way
sometimes
around.
it's crazy.
But yes.
Yeah, so
6 year, $130 million, I think. For
yeah,
Cueto.
and I mean, yeah. So Cueto, Mad Bum 1, Cueto 2, the Shark 3.
I think that's a PV Kane.
PV's good for 4 innings, maybe.
Yeah.
When he trots out there in the 5th, I'm like, God bless him.
Damn it.
God damn it is right. You're right.
Why?
Now, Cueto, 11-13 last year, 3.44 ERA, 200 something innings, 176 Ks.
Yeah. He had a bad few games when he went over to
he on the Royals. The Royals. He was 4-7 on the. He's not the way I'm going to choose to look at this. He's an NL guy,
and that's the way I chose to look at it too.
Mm-hmm.
And the Reds don't play in a pitcher-friendly park.
No. In 2014, he was 20-9 with a 2.25 ERA, and then in the first half of 2015, he was 7-6 with a 2.6 ERA.
Yeah,
he's an NL pitcher.
Yeah,
And yeah, sure, he got roughed up a little bit on the Royals. He also got himself a little bling.
Yeah.
So he can't be too mad about that.
Yeah. I'm sure he's not mad about that.
And, he probably will give up a few triples in AT&T Park, but
they're not four baggers.
Yeah. He'll also, he's a strikeout guy, ground ball
guy.
Yeah. So he'll do fine we re-signed Crawford, too. I'm very happy about that.
Yeah.
Panic, I would like to see him get signed again and fucking cut loose with Belt. Because fuck him.
Yeah.
So what's our projected?
We speak the same language.
Yeah. What's our depth chart here? We were just talking about, we got HP, Hunter Pence is coming back. Hopefully he's coming back strong, feeling good about himself.
Yeah, not hurt.
Not with his wrist. He got married to his chick in Disneyland.
Yeah, that's right.
God bless him. He's just like a big kid.
Yep.
Pagan and Blanco platooning in center.
Left field's wide
open. They have Blanco there right now. 800 pens is in right. We got Crawford, Panic up the middle. Happy with that. Duffman at third.
Duffman.
I'd like to see him put on 15 pounds of muscle from the weight room.
He does need that. Yeah.
He doesn't look like he could punch himself out of a wet paper bag. All right. First base. Let's hear this. So catcher, we know Posey.
Yeah.
First base, Belt and Posey. At catcher, we also have the Roseville local, Andrew Susak. I'll just say, tell me who do you want to see at first, Ern? Well, it doesn't matter. We're not talking matchups. We're just talking about every day. You got to write someone every day. Who do you want to see at first base?
At this
and
point
this could be, you can go out and get someone.
Oh.
I mean, you want to go look for someone new, or what do you want to do?
There's always the option of Chris Davis, but I think that guy is feast or famine. He's a bomb or he's striking out.
Yeah.
So I would like to keep it in house go with
Okay.
Buster Posey at first.
Okay.
Let's give Susak a try behind the dish.
I think give it to the youth, and I'm right there with you. Chris Davis would be. What was this fucking contract nonsense they were talking about?
I don't know. He thinks he's worth something he's not.
Who's his fucking agent? Sabian. What was his what was he saying? What Sabian was saying, $200 something million.
Something fucking crazy.
I couldn't even believe it when I was reading this. So
it was so bad I didn't even put it in my memory bank. I just threw it out. Oh my god.
So Chris Davis hit 262 last year, scored 100 runs, 47 bombs. We could use the power. 117 RBIs. He wanted above 200 million, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, something that was not even.
I give him 200.
How old is he?
Okay.
That's the question.
We're getting personal now.
Yeah.
On base percentage 923.
Okay.
Slugs 5.5. All right, let's go, computer. First base has always been a hole for us. I think Posey needs to move over there.
He does.
I know you're listening, Posey.
I know you download your search show every day.
Too soft. He's too soft for a catcher. I think.
I agree.
A
little slow.
Oh, here we go. Chris Davis is 29.
Wow, I thought he was older than that.
I know.
Okay, so let's regroup my strategy. Thinking 34, 35.
Okay. So he's worth 200 to you?
Absolutely not.
No. Should we get?
We'll see. How long?
Okay, let me go. 2014, Chris Davis is batting
garbage.
196. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Holy shit. With 26 bombs.
Remember, he got suspended for the
PED or something?
Yeah, it was like Ritalin or whatever the fuck.
Oh,
remember,
that's right. Okay. So in 2014, he played less than 130 games.
But the extra was 180, so the extra 50 games, you're batting 196. even if you went on a hot streak,
right,
he'd be batting at 230.
But he still had, more bombs than anyone on our team. And still had 72 ribbies.
That's true.
2013, he batted 286.
That was probably his best
53
year.
bombs, yeah. So he's solid. We don't have a pure power guy on the Giants.
100 mil. 5 years, 100 mil. Be about 19.
What are you talking about? You can't cut his other offers in half.
Oh, yeah.
Like, okay, Chris, listen. We know the Orioles have offered you more than double this amount, but you get to play for the Giants. How do you feel about 100
Do you
mil?
want a chance at a ring?
Right. We're going to ask you to take a little bit of a pay cut and move to San Francisco.
Just a slight pay cut.
I mean, Hunter Pence got
be all right.
4 years for like 90 million or something, didn't he?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Let's see. How many bombs did Hunter Pence have? He had 20 in 2014. He hasn't hit above 30 bombs. So, but he's a good clubhouse guy.
Yeah.
So, I'd like to see him
what do you
come back
think?
strong.
What do you think, Chris Davis?
I don't know if we have that kind of money still.
I don't know.
If the Giants have that much money, but he's good. I'd like to see him on the squad.
All right.
So we'll text Sabian after.
Yeah.
We'll just let him know this is how we're feeling.
Do the Chip and Stern show a solid.
Yeah. Do us a solid. I know the sponsorship is the contract negotiations is being weird, but the sponsorship is not going through.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Sorry, Stern, to break it to you. But so the Giants, they're looking strong for another even year, which makes everyone happy.
Yeah.
Makes all the Giants.
I think if they
fans
get
happy.
that left fielder,
We're missing a big bat that plays outfield, and left field is that position in the outfield.
I'll score.
Yeah, so that would be nice too. And I heard the Giants were bidding up some other player that they knew they weren't really going to have a chance on, but they were fucking around with it. So I can appreciate that.
Yeah, I like that.
So
chess game.
Yeah, it is. It comes down to that. So I think we've had another solid Chip and Stern Show episode, a full one, no nugget show this time.
It's no nugget.
As
This
you
is
can
the
tell.
entree.
This is the full entree. Be sure to subscribe on iTunes. Just search Chip and Stern.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Multiple friends, not just one.
Maybe
tell your friends to tell friends to tell
between
friends to tell friends.
3 friends and 7.
Yeah.
And then you can send a review on iTunes.
Let us know.
Yep. Let us
You
know.
will not hurt our feelings.
You won't hurt our feelings. And you can give feedback on Twitter, Facebook. Those are both Chip and Stern Show. Email is chipandsternshow@gmail.com. And the website, Cerny?
chipandsternshow.com.
Very good. And you can
maybe
subscribe
we'll have
there.
some guests in the future.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
Joe, super fan. Get
Joe,
on it.
Joe could, brush up on some material or something. We're going to try to get at you a little bit more frequently now. So,
Little nuggets.
little
and
nuggets.
entrees.
Enjoy your nugget and the entree. And we will talk to you next time. Adios.
Absolutely. See you later.